Have you ever walked into a room and completely forgotten why you went there? Or studied for hours only to blank out during an important test? What if I told you that your thoughts, not your age or genetics, might be sabotaging your memory? Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of cognitive behavioral techniques, or CBT, and how these psychology-backed tools can retrain your brain to remember more effectively. CBT is often used to treat anxiety and depression, but at its core, it's about changing how we think and respond. When it comes to memory, negative self-talk like, "I have a terrible memory," or "I always forget things" can actually program your brain to keep proving you right. Our thoughts influence our emotions, which shape our behaviors, and those behaviors affect how memories are formed and retrieved. If you believe you're forgetful, your brain treats remembering as a lost cause. But change the belief, and you change the result. The first CBT technique is thought reframing. When you catch yourself saying, "I can't remember names," pause and reframe it. "I'm learning better ways to remember names." This subtle shift changes how your brain encodes information. Positive, realistic statements reduce stress and increase focus, two crucial ingredients for memory. Try this right now. Think of one negative thought you often have about your memory. Write it down. Now, rewrite it in a more empowering way. Memory fails most often when our attention is scattered. CBT helps by teaching mindful attention, focusing your awareness fully on the present. When you meet someone new, instead of thinking about your next line, really look at them. Notice their expression, voice tone, and even their posture. The richer the mental snapshot, the stronger the memory trace. Try this. Pick up an everyday object, say your keys. Observe it for 30 seconds like you've never seen it before, the texture, color, even the sound it makes. Then close your eyes and visualize it in detail. That's mindfulness strengthening your memory muscle. Another powerful CBT principle is behavioral activation, using small actions to reinforce positive mental states. If you often forget things because you're overwhelmed, start by simplifying your environment. Create memory-friendly habits like keeping essentials in the same place, using visual cues like sticky notes, or setting mini routines. Over time, these structured habits reduce cognitive load, allowing your brain to focus on storing and retrieving what truly matters. CBT often uses exposure therapy, gradually facing what stresses you out. For memory improvement, it's about exposing yourself to mild memory challenges. Try this exercise. Memorize a short list of 5 words. Wait 10 minutes. Recall them without looking. Each time you practice, increase the list length. You're teaching your brain that forgetting isn't failure, it's feedback. The stress response lowers and memory performance naturally improves. CBT encourages the use of positive imagery because your brain loves stories and pictures. To boost memory, turn information into vivid scenes. Example, need to remember, call John about the report? Visualize John wearing a giant report as a cape, calling you from a phone booth. The more absurd the image, the stickier it becomes. Cognitive behavioral techniques remind us that our minds are not fixed. By reframing your thoughts, focusing attention, building habits, embracing practice, and using imagery, you're literally reshaping your brain for better memory. Challenge for viewers. For the next 7 days, apply one CBT memory technique daily and notice how your recall sharpens and your confidence grows. Your memory isn't broken. It's trainable. Start today and remember, the more you believe in your mind, the more your mind believes in you.